There's not a day that starts without death sitting on the edge of my bed, swinging its legs, patient as gravity. Not as a threat, not as an invitation, just a fact checking in. You will end, not today, probably, but you will. My mother's voice floats in, half Bible, half kitchen table. We know not the hour nor the day. She meant it as comfort. It landed as a riddle. I never stopped turning over. Highway. I think of death again, and the question has no end. I grew up chasing that riddle through stained glass and classrooms, through Jesus and Paul, Sartre and Campbell, old scriptures and old Adele. The more I read, the less I could believe in any God that looks like us, that writes in one language, votes with one party, and needs our flattery to survive. If there is anything divine, it's buried in the fact that anything exists at all. This brief flare of chemistry on a minor rock in a forgettable galaxy. Atoms don't care, space doesn't care, yet here I am, asking what it means. I wait, I think of death again, and the question has no end. I love my spouse, I love these dogs, hundreds over the years. Long noses, old eyes, warm ribs against my palm. I feel the wind on this small field, watch the sky divide into colors, and something inside whispers, stay. Right behind it, another voice asks, what does it matter? I can't even name them all anymore. These animals I swore I'd never forget. Faces blur, stories collapse into 2 or 3 fragments, and then into none. If I love them, lose them inside my own mind. What chance does anyone have out there in the indifferent dark? I wake, I think of death again, and the question has no end. Old photographs stare back at me, relatives with names half erased, lives reduced to rumors and dates. Someone knew their laugh once, their secret kindness, their private cruelty, the way they held a cup or cleared their throat. All of that is gone now, not stored, not archived, just gone. The same will happen to me, my opinions, my stories, my quiet habits. The way I talk to dogs, the exact shape of my greed. All of it written in electricity and meat, both of which are on a timer I can't read. I wake, I think of death again, and the question has no end. Some say that's why life matters, because it ends. Some say meaning is local, love here, care there, and let the universe stay silent. I know those arguments they hold on paper, but at 3 in the morning they don't tuck me in. Most days I just move through it, fill the bowls, answer messages, stand at the sink, remember. We know not the hour nor the day, only that there is one. And when it comes, everything called me goes out like a light. No one is there to see. I wait. I think of death again, and the question has no end. So I live with the puzzle, turning it over in my hand, feeling its familiar weight, knowing I'll drop it when my fingers fail. Until then, I walk this brief, strange flare without an answer, with the question intact. I wake, I think of death again, and the question has no end. So I live with the puzzle, turning it over in my hand, feeling its familiar weight, knowing I'll drop out when my fingers fail. Until then, I walk this brief, strange flare without an answer, with the question intact. I wait, I think of death again, and the question has no end. So I live with the puzzle, turning it over in my hand, feeling its familiar weight, knowing I'll drop out when my fingers fail. Until then, I walk this brief, strange flare without an answer, with the question intact. I wait, I think of death again, and the question has no end.